What's up YouTube? My name is Terrygaters and I'm a music producer from Germany, and today I have another reaction for you, this time with a track from Musty. One of my subscribers here recommended me or asked me if I can react to a Musty track, and I decided for Eon. It's a very cool track. But before we go into the reaction, as always, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss anything. Don't forget to follow me on my main channel for music production, vlogs, interviews and all this kind of stuff. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch as well. I stream their music production and give some feedback. So if you want to have some feedback, feel free to join there. And at least the Discord, join the Discord server, guys, to connect. So I would say let's go into the reaction. Okay, so now here we are with the track Eon from Musty. And it's a little bit old. I think it's 6 or 7 years old or so, I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if Musty still makes music, but this track is really awesome. It's the full version, so I think we will listen to the whole track, like the 7 minutes and 44 seconds. And I tell you why I really like this track. What I already love is the kick drum. I know I always say kick drums, but I love kick drums when they really sound good. And kick is one of the most important elements in the track so far, or in every dance music track. And I love that he has this atmosphere with a pad in the background, and I love the hi-hat groove. It is really a really nice groove, and the hi-hat sounds so clean. And they are panned left and right, so it has this kind of 3D effect. And I love the progression in the background. The chord progression is really awesome. And I really love the arpeggiated, plucky melody sound in the back, which sounds really good, and it's perfect in the mix. I say this track, or I would say this track is really, really good mix down wise. So for me, it sounds really clean. Everything has its own space. Everything sounds good. Every sample fits well together. So this is a really good production. And here it is. It's from 2015. So it's a little bit old right now, but it's still a good track and it has some really good quality. I love it when the chord changes are coming in here. It gives that really nice kind of feel to the track. And I forgot to mention, this track is released on PERPLEXITY Music. I'm not sure if this label still exists and releases stuff, but I had one of my first releases ever on PERPLEXITY Music. It's called Ocean of Memories, I think. It's a very bad track, I think, in my opinion, when I look back. So the quality was not so good. But yeah, it was very good to work with this label, at least in my opinion. So if PERPLEXITY still exists, and I will check that after the video as well, then feel free to support that label. So yeah, I think PERPLEXITY is a cool label. And yeah. I love the piano sound because it sounds so soft. It's not too bright. It sits well in the mix and has this kind of nice reverb to it. But what really drives the track for me is the kick drum. The kick drum sounds so good that every time when the kick hits in and the groove starts with the kick, I really want to dance. And by the way, what I love about Perplexity too is the style of their logo. It is really cool. Perplexity has a really cool logo. Just wanted to mention that. And this vocal pad in the back, I think it's a kind of a vocal pad, sounds so nice when it's coming in. It gives that, it fills out some more space in the mix, and it fills out really the right spot to give the track more energy, and it's really, really kind of a good choice with the mix down itself. So I think it's really a benefit for the mix. Sometimes I hear tracks with too much elements on the same time playing, so 5 different atmospheres with a lot of reverb and arps and chords and stuff like that, and then it's sounding like just a really big mess of noise. But in this case, everything is really clean and the sound choice and everything is so beautiful here. I think the only thing I would add maybe is I would add something like a lead just on top of everything here and there. Not really a lead which is playing the whole time, maybe just like some things here and there, you know, to give it more just kind of a progressive feeling, because then you have more progression in the track. But I could listen to this loop forever here. And the clap sounds beautiful as well. Sometimes for me it's really hard to make a good clap, because I'm very critical about snares and claps and stuff. And most of the time I try to layer sounds, but sometimes I tweak the clap forever. So it's not easy to have a good clap, because the clap is one of the main parts of the groove. And if the clap sounds shitty, then your groove will not sound so good. And I love, like I said in one of my last videos, I love it when you have like a bridge section where you filter everything down, make everything calm, and then transition into the breakdown and later build up again to the drop. I love that. One thing I would maybe change here is there is still some sidechaining on the main pad, and I would get rid of it in the breakdown, because then it has more kind of differences between the breakdown and every other section in the track. But it's still okay to do it like that. That's just a personal taste thing. But I love to get rid of the sidechain and the breaks. Oh, the part when the groove is coming in here is so nice because the emotion is created with this track and this beautiful breakdown, and then when the groove is slowly coming in with just some heads and then more and more and more elements, and then the drop hits, you really want to get on the dance floor and groove right now. Oh my God, I feel like I would dream away right now, because when I close my eyes and I hear those melodies, I already imagine some kind of flying over the beach with a really nice weather and stuff, and relaxing and yeah, stuff like that. When I close my eyes, I see a whole world in front of me when I listen to tracks like that. Write it in the comments below what you do when you listen to music like that. And Musty, if you see that, great job, and maybe you can tell us something about that track if you want to. Yeah, it would be cool. So, yeah, let's go. And I think the crash sounds really awesome too. It has not so much resonance frequencies, which are really disturbing the mix. It has a nice long tail to fade out. It sounds so good. The only thing I would do on the ARP melody or ARP plug, I would give it just a little bit, maybe more of reverb, because it is really dry. That's why it's so much in the front of the mix, but that's also just some taste thing. The cool thing about this outro section is it already hypes you when you play it in a DJ set, for example, for the next track which is coming. So it's really a perfect outro to mix in my opinion, because the people are still grooving and then you can go into the transition to the next track. It's really cool. It keeps the hype up, I think. I can really imagine right here mixing into the next track and then keep the groove going. It's so beautiful. What I would do is completely in the end, for example, I would get rid of every melodic element and just have the drum groove playing so that it's easier to transition into another track. But yeah, that's just some personal taste too, and you can mix into another track as easy with this kind of outro too, but I prefer to just have the drum loop, because then I can make a loop or something if I want to, and I can add in some more elements from the other track before I mix into the next track. So that's it, guys. I hope that you like this reaction and little opinion about this track. Don't forget to support the artist and the label. And don't forget to follow me here if you don't want to miss anything. And on my main channel, and on Twitch, and on a Discord. And if you want to get something, some stuff of my merch, feel free to check the link down in the description below. Would be cool to see some people out there with some merch. And yeah, I hope that you liked the video. Like I said, give it a thumbs up. And we will see us in the next video. So thanks so much for watching. Goodbye and peace.